Hi everyone! Today we're going to be drawing the original American flag. The original American flag had 13 stars and 13 stripes representing the original 13 colonies. The flag that we fly today has 50 stars representing the 50 states of the United States as well as the original 13 stripes. We're going to be drawing this flag so that it kind of looks like it's blowing in the wind a little bit. And you will need paper, a black marker, a pencil, an eraser, and colors that are red, white, and blue. You can use pencils, crayons, or markers. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, everybody, we are going to start drawing the original American flag. The original American flag had 13 stars and 13 stripes, and how we are going to be doing this flag is it's going to look like it's sort of waving in the wind a little bit. It's not going to be just a drawing of the flag structure. It's going to have some movement to it. So what you'll need is paper, a black marker, an eraser, a pencil, and your colors. And of course you're going to be needing red and blue for the red, white, and blue of the flag. And then when I colored mine, I used some additional colors. I picked up 2 shades of blue for the sky, and I picked up a gray for the pole. And you can pick up some other colors if you want, maybe some yellow if you want to put a sun in the sky. Anything you want for the background. You could even draw buildings in the background if you wanted to. So I'm going to put all that aside. We're going to start by drawing the flagpole. The flagpole is very easy to draw. Come over into this upper left-hand corner and draw a little circle, which is going to be the top of the flagpole, just like that. And then we're going to be drawing 2 lines, straight lines down, sort of at an angle down the paper. So it's just one like that, all the way off the paper. And your second line. So that's your flagpole. And then the first line of the flag is you want to come down just about a 1/2 inch. And you're going to be drawing a curved line like that. That's going to be the inside of the flag where it comes over and gets tied to this pole. And go ahead and draw some little circles that might look like ties. And then since this flag is going to be waving in the wind a little bit, we want to give it some movement. And what I mean by that is just go ahead and go like that. So a big wavy line like that. And do the same at the bottom of the flag. Parallel this and come over to this end of the paper, not all the way to the end, but to there. And then go ahead and connect those two. You want to do the same. You want to give it some movement. So instead of a straight line, you want to maybe follow this line a little bit, just give it some little bit of movement like it's sort of waving. And then halfway down this curved line, draw yourself just a little dot, and that's just going to be a guideline. We're going to be drawing the top box, the blue box where the stars sit. And come over about 1/3 of the way of the flag to about there. What I mean is this is probably halfway, that's probably like 1/3, maybe here's 1/3. And then you're going to be drawing a box where the blue box is, where the white stars are. So go ahead and follow this line and like that. And so what I did was, since I did a curved line there, I want this box to be a little curved, and I want to follow these top line and the bottom line to give them curves so that it looks like the fabric is all together the same. Now there's 13 stripes in the flag, which means that we have to draw 13 stripes in here, which means there's going to be more stripes at the top than at the bottom because 13 is an odd number. So the first thing I want you guys to do is where we drew this line right here, I want you to just completely come on over like that. So you did the bottom part of this box, just draw it straight on over. Now we're going to have 7 stripes at the top and 6 stripes at the bottom. So what we're going to be doing is I want you to draw yourself some little dots and count out 7. So this will be 7, so you want 6 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this will be 7. So just kind of give yourself a guesstimate of where those stripes would be and draw 6 dots inside of this box. And then flip your paper over and go ahead and draw those dots over to the end. Take the dot and just draw a line all the way over to the end of the paper. Like that. And then on this side, you're going to be drawing 5 dots. So over here, I want you to, because we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we need 6 more for 13. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, so there'll be 5 dots down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then do the same thing. Flip your paper over and connect those dots over to the end of the paper and just follow that curved line of the flag all the way over. Do the same thing. Now our flags have, at the top of the flag and at the bottom of the flag, there is always a red stripe. It always starts with a red stripe. So when you go to color, just remember that this first has to be red and this bottom has to be red, and then every other one is red. So it'll go red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red. Now, over in here, in this section is where the stars are. And the original California flag had 13 stars that went around in a circle. And since our flag is blowing in the wind and this little box is sort of condensed a little bit, it won't be a perfect circle. You're going to want to draw more of like an oval, like that. So draw yourself an oval inside that box, and that's where you're going to be drawing your white stars. So start out by drawing a star at the top and a star at the bottom. And then go ahead and count 13 and put dots around to count 13, just as so you use those dots as just like a placeholder. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now wherever there is a dot, draw yourself a star. And remember that we're going to be erasing a lot of these lines, so don't worry about that circle that you drew, because once we outline these stars in black, we can erase all the lines and then we can start coloring everything. Okay, so go ahead and draw all your stars, and if your stars don't look like stars, it doesn't matter. This is a sketch of the flag. This isn't, you know, a great piece of artwork. You just want to represent. You could draw little jagged lines for stars, but you could try to draw a 5-pointed star too. So there's your flag, and there's the stars. And what I did, just to jazz it up a little bit, I put clouds behind the flag. And what I did was I wanted big white flags, like it was, you know, really blowing in the wind. And I did big puffy clouds like this. And I just kind of went all over the place. And I did like one big one down here. So that's a big cloud, and there's a cloud here. And I'll show you the one I colored. So here it is. And This on the flag, on the original American flag with the 13 stars and the 13 stripes, this is a round circle, but I drew it kind of oval because of the way the fabric on the flag is going. You can draw it more of a circle if you want. This one is more of a circle than this one. I think it might look better if it has more of a circle than what I drew, but this is a sketch of the flag. It's not supposed to be a major piece of artwork. You just got to keep that in mind. And so I left, of course, I left the white stripes white. I utilized the whiteness of the paper for the stripes and for the stars. So when I did this, I outlined everything in a black Sharpie, outlined everything before I colored it, the stars included, and then I used a dark royal blue marker or a dark blue marker for the background of this star area, and red. Every other one is red, and remember the top stripe and the bottom stripe are always red. And then I colored the sky, and I did 2 shades of blue. I did it darker blue closer to the clouds and a lighter blue farther away from the clouds. And then I colored this flagpole a gray, and that was it. And you could, instead of clouds back there, as I mentioned earlier, you could put a schoolhouse, or you could put a building, or you could put a mountain back there. You could put nothing, you know, you could just have the flag waving. But I thought the clouds kind of looked good, so I decided to do clouds. But anyway, I hope that you like this and that it was fun for you, and that when you're studying about the first original American flag, that this is something fun for you to think about. Okay, so thanks a lot, and I will see you soon. Bye.